t-shirt on. I paid a lot of money for that shirt. Put that shirt on. That's your jersey today. These people about to celebrate y'all, man. Put them t-shirts on. All that money these t-shirts cost. All right, so I want all the dads to face the crowd. And I want the crowd, hey, y'all cheer at Bucks games, y'all cheer at Lightning games, you cheer for your kids, cheer for these dads today and for Happy Father's Day. All right, if you can please stay standing and face this way.
Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem and the presentation of the colors by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard. The national anthem will be sung by Sonia Bryson Kirksey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light and the hum of the rain?
I want you, as I told you in the back, I want you to know how powerful you are, how amazing you are, how grateful the world is to have you in this world. When so many people will tell you what can't be done, you are the leaders to show what can be done. God has given us all the same great anatomy. What we choose to do with our lives, regardless of how we come into this world, is really on us. And that starts with a man and a woman coming together to make somebody. I don't want you to disregard your importance. The world has already done that. I don't want you to disregard your significance because the world has already done that. Mother's Day for years has been celebrated while Father's Day has just been tolerated. But boy, oh boy, has that changed this year in Tampa Bay. So we're going to let you go and sit with your families and enjoy what we've put together to honor you. And the most important thing is to honor God in you and in us. I love you, and I believe in you. Please go and sit with your families and let's get ready to have a hell of a good time. 20 years ago today, I was blessed with the opportunity to become a dad. And ironically, on this day that we're celebrating these fathers, we're also celebrating the 20th birthday of my son, TJ. So, we ain't gonna sing happy birthday because I done heard some of y'all sing. You're gonna be off beat. But I would like, and I'd be honored if you could just say on the count of 3, happy birthday, TJ. We good? So we got a lot of special guests here today. I'm here to support this. But I need to take this moment. We had an officer, a deputy actually, get into an unfortunate situation, Deputy McHugh. And I wanted to send my prayers and our prayers to his family for putting his life on the line. Also, I know Chad Chronister, our great sheriff here, is in the crowd and in attendance. So So I'd like to definitely thank him and the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office for being out here on Father's Day, keeping us safe, understanding the value of community. We have members of TPD out here as well, which you guys will see later on. But I wanted to thank Chad personally. He's running unopposed now, so he'll have plenty more time to come to more events with us. With that being said, y'all ready for a show? I say, are y'all ready for a show? Well, let's give them a show. Throughout this program, we're going to spotlight 3 different families, 3 different situations that several of you in the audience can relate to. And the first family that we have up is Camille, Ryan, Jude, and Sean Callahan. So they were faced with the news that they were having a child in Jude with Down syndrome. And we're going to talk about and highlight the story of their journey as a family that has a child with special needs. Let's take a look at the video. Admiration that I have for all families, especially those that have
Sean,
special needs. It is a challenge, and as he said, a gift that we should be very grateful for those that are in that position. And the way that this man embraces fatherhood and embraces the challenge, but also embraces the gift of his wife and his daughter and his son is worthy of a superstar celebration, and he is worthy of a superstar applause. So on behalf of the Bullard Family Foundation, Tampa General, TGH, Tampa Well, thank you. And this plaque says, thank you for sharing your story of inspiration, hope, and triumph. I hope that all of you were blessed by their story and continue to be great. Dang, I can't believe I forgot this. I don't need no music, cut the music. All right, so one of the things that I did with this family is, I know how hard Tron works, so I got with my partners over at Hard Rock, and we spent a couple of nights together. We had a nice dinner on both nights, and unbeknownst to them, and I really hope y'all don't get mad at me, I got with my friends at City Furniture, and I made some adjustments to your home. They haven't been home since Friday. So we have a video to kind of show the transformation of what people have been working hard at. If we can show it, please. light-skinned face. I knew you was gonna cry. And your light skin. I couldn't have scripted this outcome. I knew it would be a great outcome. But everyone that knows me knows that children are at the heart of everything that I do. And to see this beautiful young lady overwhelmed with joy for what City Furniture and our partners have done through my foundation to make sure that they go home to a different level of comfort and a different level of peace. That is not Thaddeus Bullard. That is not Titus O'Neil. That is not even City Furniture. That is God. All right, so the next family that we're going to spotlight is the Scruggs family. Maurice, Amaya, Aaliyah, and Malachi. So, Maurice is a single father to these three beautiful children. All the single fathers out there? And Maurice came on some hard times and found him and his family homeless at a point. And had a chance to sit down and talk with Maurice, and we're going to take a look at his story. I knew when I said single dads, and I heard a bunch of men yell out that we're here. Single dads that are here, make some noise. Unless y'all was upset. Here's a perfect example of knowing that you're not alone, and also too, you ain't the only one that can't do your daughter's hair. Maurice Scruggs, I want to thank you and your family for sharing this moment with us. Thank you for giving some of these folks out here hope. I truly hope that God continues to bless you and your family in ways in which we can't imagine. And we're gonna get a quick picture. So, go ahead. So, they just got back from North Carolina. And when I wanted to spotlight this family, I asked him if all of his kids would be here for Father's Day. And he said his daughters would be in North Carolina with their grandmother because they go up there for the summer, but his son will be here with him because he's an athlete and he goes through, he plays sports, so he needs to go through camps and everything else. And I asked him, well, you know, is it a chance that we can get your daughters down here too? And he said, yeah, I can drive up there. I think it's like, what, 9 hours? I was like, no, bro, I don't drive past 2.5 hours. 9 hours is a lot. So I got him a ticket and his son a ticket to fly up to North Carolina to be with his mother, their grandmother. And they just flew, and I bought them all tickets to fly back so that they could make it here today. And they made it. And y'all know airlines, like, for them to come from North Carolina to here and make it here on time, you can't tell me they ain't a God. And God knew what was going to go on. But much like the Camille Callahan family and Sean, while you guys were gone, I got with my friends at City Furniture, and I remember talking to him and him saying they got air mattresses, he had a simple air mattress and 2 kind of makeshift beds, and then I didn't break into your house, the leasing agent broke me, get me going to the house. And I saw what you had, but I also saw where you came from. So hopefully you don't get mad at me, and you don't get mad at me, and you don't get mad at me, and you don't get mad at me for what I've done to y'all's place. Let's take a look at the screen. Well, I told y'all to get ready for a show. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of y'all. They're also great kids, so this was not a very hard thing to do for this family. Keep being great. Keep pouring into your kids. And the most important thing out of all the things, fathers, is not that you're just a provider or a protector, but the most important part of fatherhood, in my opinion, is to be present. And I celebrate you for being present in these kids' lives. Thank you. That male choir was put together in 3 weeks. They ain't a group. This entire event was put together in 4 weeks. I thought about this around Easter. And I think about my church family at Revealing Truth. I think about my original spiritual father, Greg Pope. I think about all the volunteers. I think about partners like TGH, Heritage Insurance, Brand Hosh Law Group, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Florida Blue, City Furniture. I think about individuals like Courtney Blair and LaRonda Jones and Fong Nguyen. And I think most importantly about y'all, because some of y'all, I don't know, some of you I've never met. But I pray every single day that I get up that I'm telling you right now, I'm standing before you as an imperfect man. I am not even trying to act as if I am. But I do know this. I'm an obedient one when it comes to God. And doing what He lays on my heart to do. Obedience is greater than sacrifice. Because sometimes some people get on my nerves, and I wonder, why would God tell me to do this for these people? But I have to do it. And the reward ain't for me. And the reward ain't even for them. It could be for their grandkids. It could be for their cousin. It could be for their uncle. It could be for whoever. So anytime God lays something on your heart to do it for others, just do it. No matter what the cost looks like in the natural. In the spirit, God's working something up in you to birth something. God birthed a passion for me and an understanding for me to understand that me being a product of a sexual assault and my mother being raped at 11 and having me at 12 years old and being told that I'll be dead or in jail by the time I was 16, that wasn't my birthright. That was my circumstance. And I think a lot of you have made permanent decisions because of temporary situations. So if you're in a marriage, make it work if you can. If you get a chance to do something special for your children and with your children, nothing is greater to me than knowing that my kids, I can be a hero to my 3 children. Because it puts me in a position understanding, knowing that I don't want to disappoint them, and they're in turn, they don't really want to disappoint me. A whooping ain't their concern. Disappointment is. There's a blessing in every storm. And some of y'all are in a storm right now in your own personal lives. And there's a blessing in it. But I told them, they asked me, I don't know what they want to talk about, but y'all have exactly 1 minute and 47 seconds. And I got a timer over there. So whatever y'all got to say, come on, Jane.
Thank you, Reverend Bullard. Let's give it up for him. And 1 minute 47, he can say that to me, but he can't say that to the police chief or Deputy Chief Kate either. So I can tell you what an honor it is to be here. Thank you, Thaddeus, for all you do for our community. But to be here and honor the fathers today. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there that has been a positive influence in a young person's life. I'll tell you that my mom and dad raised 5 kids on a cabinet maker's salary, and we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have an abundance of that, but we had an abundance of love and guidance. And that's what really matters. And my father instilled in all of his kids that strong foundation, the respect, the honor, working hard, making sure that you are accepting of everyone. And the lessons that you really didn't know were being taught at the time, but that have stuck throughout my life.
Happy Father's Day.